Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, are we really alone? For centuries, humans have searched the stars, asking if another planet like Earth exists, a place with oceans, air, and maybe even life looking back at us. Our planet is perfectly placed in the Goldilocks Zone, not too hot, not too cold, but just right for life. But is Earth truly unique? Or are there other worlds hidden among billions of stars that could be just like ours? This is the journey to find out. Earth is more than just our home. It's a rare masterpiece of balance. Our planet orbits the Sun at just the right distance, in what scientists call the Goldilocks Zone. Here, temperatures are not too hot, not too cold, but just right for liquid water, the key ingredient for life. But that's not all. Earth has a protective atmosphere that provides oxygen to breathe and shields us from harmful radiation. Beneath our feet, the planet's magnetic field works like an invisible shield, guarding us from deadly cosmic rays. Every element, water, air, temperature, and protection fits together perfectly. Remove just one piece, and life as we know it could not exist. That's what makes Earth so extraordinary, and why finding another planet like it is such a challenge. When we look for other worlds like ours, the first place to check is close to home, our own solar system. Venus is often called Earth's twin. It's almost the same size, but the reality is terrifying. Its surface is a furnace, hot enough to melt lead, with thick clouds of carbon dioxide and acid rain. Life here is impossible. Mercury, even closer to the Sun, is too small and has no real atmosphere. Daytime temperatures are scorching, while nights are freezing. It's nothing more than a lifeless rock. Mars, the red planet, offers the most hope. It has polar ice caps, signs of ancient rivers, and traces of water beneath the surface. But with a thin atmosphere and no magnetic shield, radiation and freezing temperatures make it a harsh, unforgiving world. So even in our own solar system, Earth stands alone as the only true cradle of life. But beyond these planets, across the galaxy, there may be billions of others waiting to be found. If Earth is unique in our solar system, maybe its twins are hiding among the stars. Astronomers estimate there could be 40 billion planets in the habitable zones of stars in our Milky Way galaxy alone. These are called exoplanets, worlds orbiting stars far beyond our Sun. Some discoveries have already sparked huge excitement. In 2007, scientists found Gliese 581c, the first super-Earth in a habitable zone. Hopes were high, but it turned out more like a scorching Venus than a second Earth. In 2014, Kepler 186f was discovered, Earth-sized, orbiting a red dwarf star and sitting perfectly in its habitable zone. Could it have oceans? We still don't know. And closest of all, Proxima Centauri b lies just 4 light-years away, orbiting the star nearest to our Sun. It could be habitable if it has an atmosphere. Each new discovery reminds us, Earth may not be alone. Somewhere out there, another planet like ours could already be waiting. Finding a planet in the right zone is only the first step. True habitability requires much more. First, size matters. A planet too small can't hold an atmosphere, like Mercury. Too large, and its gravity creates a crushing, suffocating blanket of gas. The sweet spot is somewhere between 0.1 and 10 times the mass of Earth. Second, water is essential. Without liquid water, life as we know it cannot begin. That's why scientists scan planets for signs of oceans, rivers, or even underground reservoirs. Third, a planet needs protection. Earth's magnetic field shields us from deadly solar radiation. Without it, a planet's surface would be stripped bare, just like Mars. It's a delicate checklist. Right distance, right size, water, and protection. Only when all these pieces come together can a planet truly support life. What if life doesn't need a planet exactly like Earth? Some scientists argue we may be too focused on carbon-based life, what they call carbon chauvinism. Life could take forms we've never imagined, surviving in environments completely hostile to us. Take Titan, Saturn's largest moon. It has lakes and rivers, not of water, but of liquid methane. Deadly for humans, but perhaps the perfect chemistry for alien organisms. Or Europa, a frozen moon of Jupiter. Beneath its icy crust lies a massive, hidden ocean warmed by tidal forces from Jupiter's gravity. Scientists believe hydrothermal vents at the ocean floor could provide energy, just like the ones that sustained life deep under our Earth's seas. Even desert planets, stripped of oceans, might keep water locked in hidden oases. Or ocean planets could exist covered entirely by endless seas. The universe may hold life in forms stranger and more diverse than we dare to imagine. If the universe is filled with billions of stars and countless planets, then one question haunts us. Why haven't we found life yet? This puzzle is known as the Fermi Paradox. By all logic, life should be everywhere, but the cosmos feels silent. Some scientists believe in the idea of the Great Filter. It suggests that the steps needed for intelligent life to evolve are so rare and difficult that very few civilizations ever make it. Maybe humanity has already passed the filter, or maybe the hardest step is still ahead of us. Others think we might simply be too early or too late. Civilizations may have risen and fallen long before we existed, leaving behind nothing but silence in the stars. And then there's the zoo hypothesis, the idea that alien civilizations might already know about us, but are deliberately keeping their distance, watching quietly, letting humanity grow without interference. Each theory raises another possibility, another mystery. Perhaps life is common, or perhaps we are truly rare. Either way, the silence of the universe is one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in science. In April 2025, astronomers made one of the most exciting discoveries in the search for life beyond Earth. Using the powerful James Webb Space Telescope, scientists studied a distant exoplanet called K2-18b, orbiting in the habitable zone of its star. What they found shocked the scientific community. Two gases in its atmosphere that on Earth are only produced by living organisms like microscopic plankton in our oceans. It was not proof of aliens, not yet. These gases could have other non-biological explanations, but it was the strongest evidence so far that life might exist on another world. The discovery reminded us of two things. First, that science is advancing faster than ever, and second, that answers to the age-old question, are we alone, may be closer than we think. So are there other planets like ours? The evidence suggests the answer is yes. With billions of stars, billions of planets, and entire galaxies filled with possibilities, Earth cannot be the only oasis of life. Somewhere out there, another world may have oceans, skies, and living creatures, maybe even intelligent beings asking the same questions we do. But until we find proof, Earth remains the only confirmed cradle of life in the universe. That makes our planet both precious and fragile. As we look to the stars, we are also reminded of the responsibility we hold here at home, to protect and preserve the only world we know for certain sustains life. And perhaps one day, our telescopes will capture the unmistakable signs of life on a distant planet, maybe even an intelligent civilization reaching out across the stars. Until then, we keep searching, keep questioning, and keep wondering. Because the greatest discovery humanity can ever make might not be out there. It might be the realization that we were never truly alone.